inward, that catchphrase that we're all hearing, along with faith, along with sovereignty, along with, these things. The eternal truth of you cannot be taught or learned through another. It can only be learned through the great I am, the you, the pure love, the unconditional love, the brilliance. And I'm talking to the people who, not the ones who know this, the ones who really are having a hard time embodying it, not as a judgment, but because I really do. I want people to experience the knowing of their soul and the freedom that really is, the actual sovereignty that is experienced, because it's necessary, and we're all being called forward at this time to actually do that work. When we can feel the devotion to our own soul, first we have to really accept that is who we are. We are the great I am. We hear a lot of that on social media, the great I am, and the we are you embodying it? We're leaving God out of this equation, I think, because we're so afraid to talk about God, non-denominational, not the man in the sky, as people say, but the great, we are God, the I am, the light being, the brilliant soul that came here to bring forward our own soul's brilliance, to contribute to the whole of humanity at this time. We didn't come here to have old paradigms and information that has already been brought forward from other people's brilliance. We are being lulled into this false sense of sovereignty. The catchphrase sovereignty. What does that mean? Let's call it the great unraveling. We can't know the great I am without the great unraveling. Because what is in the unraveling is the truly facing ourselves, is using the ego that is shielding us ultimately from our own soul's brilliance. But until we go in and we unravel and we go inward, we can't really know beyond know. Like unwavering, unshakable, just like the faith. We could talk about faith. We can throw that word around. But don't you want to know it? Don't you want to feel it? Don't you want to embody it? Your soul wants you to, but the ego is in the way. Again, we came here individually to be here collectively, but we came here individually at this time in order to bring, there is a brilliance, there's information that our soul wants to contribute to the whole so that we can move forward, not stay and recycle an old paradigm. And we are being hypnotized into thinking that we're actually having forward motion with our sovereignty and with our freedom. This false matrix that is being created, has been created, and that we're being lulled into, called this, as recycled information. It's from someone else's brilliance, and it's already here. It's already been said. And if you understand, really understand who we are, yes, we're in this human experience, but we are this phenomenal brilliance, as is our body, and we are constantly changing and moving, constantly in communication. We can't stand still and stop at what has already been said. By the time the human mind already understands a concept, the concept is already obsolete. Think about that. Think about that truth, and that as people are typing questions in to create a post or an email to clients or whatever, and we're pulling from information that we don't even know is true. And then we're putting it out here. Again, the objectification of our pain, for whatever reason we're doing it, for social media, for likes, to be part of this movement. It's still the taking and the putting out here, the objectification of something for a purpose other than just knowing the self and moving forward in the bringing forward whatever it is you came here to bring forward for your soul, your own evolution, your own consciousness, but also the consciousness and the betterment of whole as humanity. The allowing your soul's journey, because ultimately that's what this is, being witnessed by your humanity. But you are allowing your soul's chosen, divine, sacred journey to live within an algorithm on social media. Everything, your pain or the sharing of pain, is perfectly timed according to an algorithm. Ultimately, this journey is private. And it's like there is a false matrix that has been created that we don't understand. You're living in this false matrix, which is in here, which is created and designed to keep you looking at this or looking for the answers here and regurgitating things instead of being in here and allowing that to be enough for you, the great I am, and to develop and hone your own relationship with God, because the relationship with God is the relationship with self. It's the same thing. It's not the idea of control. That whole shift from the pure goodness of wanting to be in service to this controlling of people has happened throughout history. It happened with God, with Jesus, with Mary. Someone took and morphed the original intention in order to gain control. And right now is no different. We've already been here. We've already reached this place. You can go out in the desert and look for different shapes and this and that and measuring, and you can be transfixed by watching someone else that we perceive as a guru go out and try to find the truth of us. It's impossible. The only place, so save your time, energy, and heartache, the exterior heartache. The heartache of the unraveling is ultimately the greatest joy, the greatest peace, the greatest freedom. Heartbreak experienced by constantly living out here and letting other people tell us the possibility of who we are or where we came from or how we heal or what our journey should look like. That's the greatest heartbreak, because it has nothing to do with being here with the self, soul, the great I am, with God, with everything that is good in you, that is already good in you. So I just wanted to remind you so that we can derail the rise in cancer and other illnesses and dis-ease and discomfort. That the whole world, humanity, God, the good in you, is counting on you to go into the unraveling. Nobody else needs to hear about it. Because if the focus is sharing it constantly, take a look at what is that about for you. Only you can witness yourself. Only you can hold yourself through that. Only you can polish your brilliance, and only you can ask, What did I come here to do? What did I come here to unravel? What did I come here to bring? What is my mission here? That's private. Go do it. Let's all go do it. And stop recycling information that's already here.